Howdy y'all and welcome back to Lives. I think it's time to play a little Minecraft. Alright, let's see. I must have ended getting some like gray concrete. I got thinking about it though. I don't think I want like gray concrete. I'm thinking I might have to go with iron for at least some of it. The thing is that light gray concrete next to light gray concrete has no dividing line between them. And so I think it would be better if at least some of the appliances I'm putting in, because that's what I'm going to be working on today, are going to be iron. And it's not like I don't have extra iron, right? Okay. Oh, I know. I've never touched iron before. Uh, yeah, I'd actually hoped to get some work done on the map here a little bit before I recorded today, but we had. This is just a test. We had. Oh, yeah. Okay. I couldn't remember if carpet stuck into it or over it. I really think. Huh. I just realized I don't have any maps of my place. That's weird. That's really weird. Maybe I'll work on that today. Let's make some maps. I like maps. Let's make some maps. This is concrete. Concrete. You unload the concrete here. Okay, so maps. What are we gonna have for maps? I don't even remember. That's like sugar cane. Ooh, I don't have sugar cane. Sugar cane. Wow, I really don't have sugar cane. That's bizarre. I should probably plant some sugar cane somewhere to make books with. Huh. All right, let's go find. I'm sure I had to have gotten. No, you know what? I stole books, didn't I? I stole books, and now I need paper, and I have no sugarcane. Let's find sugarcane. Yeah, my plan was to actually get on and do some work today, but I forgot. I had a birthday party, a double birthday party. I mean, I remembered to buy gifts. I just forgot that today was the day that we were going to be doing this a little bit, and so I didn't actually manage to get time. We were together with the family all day. I did like we're all together. We're at dinner, right? We have birthday dinner. You know, they bring out the desserts and everybody sings happy birthday twice, and we hand out gifts, you know, standard birthday party stuff. And so then they're all peeling off to sit different places, and they all go in the living room and are sitting around and chatting, and I'm like, well, I'm not really part of this conversation. I'm gonna sneak off and go work on my Minecraft world, and so I left and came downstairs to work on my Minecraft world, and man, I'm not even halfway down the stairs, and my nephew follows me down the stairs. It starts chatting away. I mean, not that I had a problem with that. I was fine chatting with him. Just it, you know, not what I'd planned on doing. So we chatted about various things. We over around Thanksgiving, I think, When we were all together for Thanksgiving, they spent an afternoon making D&D characters, and so he is still wanting to play D&D because the promised we're gonna play at Christmas never happened, and I will be surprised. There's I'll be surprised if that ever takes place, to be honest. And so we uh, we were talking about D&D a bit today, and amongst other things, it was mostly D&D related, I guess. That's not true. He asked me. I was kind of surprised, to be honest, but I guess I shouldn't be. He No, you know what? I'm kind of surprised. He said he'd never seen anything with aliens. Um, there's been recent movies with aliens, so he's never seen any of the Covenant movie or whatever the one before that was, Prometheus, or um, Alien versus Predator, or Predators, or any of that stuff. And so he was asking me questions because I have a face hugger stuffed plushy thing on top of my refrigerator, and it's a, it's shoved in the spines of a stegosaurus, so it's sticking straight up out the back of a stegosaurus. And he asked what it was. I'm like, oh, that's a face hugger. And he's like, does it hug your face or something? I'm like, yeah, it's a face hugger, a face hugger. He's like, I don't know what a face hugger is. I'm like, what? You don't know what a face hugger is? Oh man, I wish you had like 12 hours to spend down here today. I totally watched the Alien quadrilogy with you. I guess it'd probably be, yeah, probably about 12 hours. Um, right? Because they're like 2.5 times 4. Uh, no, you know what? You could probably spend a couple of days watching those movies because you'd want to do the Predator movies, and then you'd want to do the Alien versus Predator movies, and then you'd want to do the that's after you watch the Alien movies. Alien, Predator, Alien versus Predator, the new Predator, the new Alien. And there's two of the new Alien movies. So that's a lot of Alien. At least that's what I would do. But I happen to like those and have them all on Blu-ray. Um, well, I mean, I don't know. Some of that maybe isn't quite as good as I like for the old ones. Can you just go right here? I'm just gonna put you right here. Look at that. Right there. Oh, you know what? You know what? I just did all that. I totally have a sugarcane farm that's automated right here. I have sugarcane. What was I thinking? I forgot. I was like, there's no way I don't have sugarcane. This is so weird. What did I do with it? I buried it underground. That's what I did with it. Okay, now let's make some paper. Bam. Okay, and then is it a compass? Is it a compass goes in the middle of that? No. I don't know how to make a map. Is it a compass in the middle of that? It is. All right. So there's a map. So let's go ahead and we'll center it. Let's center it here. Oh, well, that didn't. That didn't take too long. Just poop. I need some item frames. I've got one item frame. I'm gonna need more item frames than that. So I'm gonna need some sticks and some. I need more sticks than that. How about some leather? That would be under animal fixings. I have 4 leather. That's not enough leather. I'm gonna need more leather. Okay. I forgot where my guy is here. All right. So got 4 leather. Boop. Okay, and then we'll pick a. I don't know how big I want to go with this. I do love maps in this game. Man. Alright, so I'm actually going to need to make a bunch of compasses. I'm going to need more leather, though, so I'm going to go get some more leather first. That's the thing that I don't have automated farm for either. Although I don't understand. I had a good working pig farm at one point, and that doesn't really work anymore because of whatever change happened. Come on, I got some cows to feed. Because I moved all my horses out and killed all the sheep. Oh, I don't have a lot of cows in my cow pen though. I need to train up some more. Train up. I need to raise up some more cows. Cows, 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 cows. Okay, I think that's everybody. Alright, let's go find some regular cows that I can kill. We'll leave the cows in my pen alone until I can get a bigger herd going. Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of shocked that he's never seen them. Like, I don't know, what are you watching? Like, maybe he doesn't like that stuff. I guess I didn't ask that. I should ask that. Do you even like horror movies? I love them. I know we already had the discussion about. I think I mentioned how everyone I know that likes horror movies told me they didn't like horror movies anymore, so I stopped talking about horror movies, and then all of a sudden they all said they really liked horror movies. And I was like, what? I've been watching horror movies by myself because nobody wanted to watch them with me. And now y'all are like, oh yeah, no, we love horror movies. Since when? I couldn't get anybody to go see The Conjuring with me. Uh, I know my cousin's husband was there, and he was like, "Yeah, I love horror movies. Nobody will go see horror movies with me." I'm like, "Oh well, you want to go see?" He's like, "Well, I meant I like to watch horror movies on Netflix. So if it's not on Netflix, I don't watch it." I'm like, "Oh well, I'm not gonna come Netflix with you. Sorry." I don't know, maybe. I mean, I can Netflix on my own at home. I don't foresee me taking the time to go to your house to watch Netflix. That's just weird. It's not weird, but for me, it's weird. Let's put it that way. Um, I mean, if I'm not going to take the effort to go someplace, then I'm not going to take the effort to drive the 2 miles to your house to watch Netflix. We can just both watch it on Netflix, and then, next time we see each other, talk about it. Uh, it's a totally different animal when you're just sitting there watching Netflix. Um, yeah, I don't know. My sister-in-law, she told me, I swear she told me she didn't like horror books anymore, and so I stopped buying her horror books, and because I thought she was really into them. She really liked like I want to say I like John Saul. She really liked Dean Koontz. I thought John Saul was close enough to Dean Koontz she might like it, but I never got the opinion that she really liked the John Saul books. I think that's his name, John Saul. And I had stopped buying them for her, and then at Christmas, we talked about what kind of books she liked, and she was like, "Oh, well, I really like horror books," because she asked for romance books, like what's that dude's name? Nicholas Sparks romance books, and which is not my cup of tea. And so I thought, people change what they like, and so I just thought maybe she didn't like that kind of stuff anymore. So then at Christmas, when we're talking about it, after she opens her present, and finds out that I got her the Nicholas Sparks book she wanted, and then they made it into a movie, and she didn't know they'd made it into a movie, so I got her the movie too. And so uh, I was saying, yeah, I wasn't sure what to buy you until you said you were hadn't read that book yet, and she's like, yeah, I can't believe you got the movie too. I didn't even know that was out. I'm like, oh, good, because I thought maybe you already had it, and I'd hate to have bought a duplicate of something you already own. And she's like, no, no, I didn't even know about it. I'm like, yeah, that's what I did for her daughter. Wanted a book, and I found out that it was a movie, and she also wasn't aware that it was a movie. Google Foo, I guess, or Amazon. I just went to Amazon, typed in the name of the book, bam, comes up book and Blu-ray. I'm like, all right, done deal. Makes my life easier. And anyways, so she'd mentioned she liked horror books again, and so I'm like, oh well, I didn't think you liked that stuff anymore. She's like, oh no, I always really like that stuff. I'm like, well, you stopped asking for it, so I thought you didn't want to read it anymore. You said you didn't want to read it anymore. And she's like, "Oh no, I don't remember saying that." I'm like, "Well, I thought you did." So for her birthday, which is right now, right after Christmas, I went ahead and I just went and Googled top horror book of 2017 and started looking down the list from Amazon. I think was the list I started looking at. And how am I doing on 19? You think 19 frames is enough? I feel like 19 frames is probably enough. I'm going to go ahead and journey back before I start killing pigs for meat. Uh, but yeah, so I don't know who I wound up buying for her present, but I think it's called the White Van or something like that. It sounded really good. It sounded like my kind of book, and but the that's an older book by the same author who was the top pick on the list I was looking at for horror book of 2017. Uh, and so I'm in the middle of a series right now. So she said once she reads it, she'll bring it back over so I can borrow it and read it. Um, and so that's cool. I It sounded really good. If it's the one I'm thinking of, it's people are playing a tabletop game, and people who play the game are starting to disappear, and the police don't believe what's going on, so someone has to investigate it on their own. So that sounded fun to me. um, I hope this is the way home. As I get lost again. That's what I do. This is why I need a map, so I have some idea of what's going on. I need to make a really far out map and carry it with me so that I know my way home. Oh, I'm lost. Ooh, look at that. What happened down in here? Nothing. I thought maybe there was something cool. Cool. I thought there was something cool down in there. I feel like I'm right at the end of my cold here, and I'm having a little bit of hoarseness today. I noticed, and it's interfering with my speech pattern a little bit. It's all right though. Yeah, the books I'm reading right now, I just finished the first trilogy in this book series. I don't know what the author's name is, but the first book was called The Red Sword. The second book was called The Black Shield. The third book was called The Emerald Crown. I had read some fantasy novels recently, and so I'm kind of on a fantasy novel kick at the moment. For the longest time, it was military science fiction, but I feel like I'm back onto fantasy at the moment. They're really good. I get Kindle Unlimited, and so it's kind of like $10 a month Netflix for books, and so they have like 250 million books to choose from or something like that. So whatever genre I have been into at any given moment lately, Amazon has got books in that genre. And since I have the Kindle Unlimited, I just basically get them for free. I mean, I pay $10 a month, so it's not free, but you know what I mean. You check them out. It's like watching it on Netflix. It's not free, but it's, you can watch so many of them that it's pennies a book, basically. Especially when I'm on a reading kick and I'm reading like a book every day or so, because they're smaller books. And I am so lost. This is ridiculous. I don't know why I can't find my way home. Okay, I'm pretty sure home is this way. It's like negative 800 or something. I feel like I should be able to see it from here. But yeah, it was pretty good. It's fantasy, but it's got a tiny amount of like Middle Eastern flavor to it. Not a lot, but just a smidge. And uh, the rulers of the country where it takes place are called the Caliph and the Khalifa. So, I mean, that's about the whole smidge right there. Other than that, it just reads like normal fantasy to me. Not that that's not normal fantasy, just, I'm used to the medieval English type fantasy, not sultans and caliphs and stuff like that. Uh, Although I'm not opposed to that. That actually sounds fun. But they follows a group of wizards, and it starts off with the bad guy having already cut off the head of the main wizard, but don't worry, he's not dead. And so they bring his head back to his home base. I am so lost. I am going to end up having to look up my coordinates again because I don't know my way home. This is why I need maps. Oh, piggy, where am I? How do I get home? Well, this works. I am so far from home that I am at my desert base. Oh, no. Dang it. No. Oh, you know what? I have a bow now. I forgot. No, I said. No. No. No to that too. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. And there's a wizard and his apprentices, and so with the wizard out of commission, sort of, the apprentices have to defend the kingdom basically. And it was pretty good. And I got the end of the third book. The first book is called The Red Sword because it's about this. They call her barbarian, but she's like I guess the wizard and his people are from a desert country, and then over the mountains are the knights on horseback people, and they call them barbarians in the book. And so now what are my coordinates here? Oh, yeah, wow, I got them backwards. It was negative 155, 45. Completely backwards on that. Uh, and so uh, one of the barbarians comes to kill the wizards who are damaging her homeland with a magic sword, the Red Sword. And so she shows up to kill them basically, and so they have to deal with that, and then book two, the Black Shield is about. I mean, it's still about the wizards from the first one, but I probably am not going to want. I'm probably not going to want these back here. Or, you know what, if we do put these back here, I'm probably going to want this back here. Because I think all my city is out this way so far. But how many maps is that? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 20 maps minus 1, so 19 maps. I need to get rid of some stuff here. And so they wind up in they wind up fighting with some of the mounted soldiers called the Black Shields, and they also run across a group of Griffin Riders called. I don't think they actually called anything. They're just Griffin Riders. But the leader of the Griffin Riders in the third book is wearing an emerald crown, they call it, and that shows that she's the leader. And so basically, they all have to band together to defeat the evil wizard who is killing them off. And so it's pretty good. And then once I got to the end of that trilogy, I found out that this is actually the guy's second trilogy in this series, and they're a prequel to the original trilogy he wrote. And so I have started reading the original trilogy now, which actually takes place way after the ones I just read. So I actually was reading another book series that did the same thing, and I forgot that I was doing that, and I got sidetracked by something else. I should go back to that series. Huh. I just realized you weren't done with that other series, buddy. And that is not how this works, buddy. Dang it. that's how this works. You're not even close. 13. I got 13 maps. I am going to need the first one here. Okay, so map 0. And then I need to go this way until I'm off this map and on the next one. Okay. Ooh, did that, I am not sure this lined up correctly. I need to go back and see if this lined up correctly or not. I don't think it did. It might have. It's hard to tell. I am not the greatest with these maps. Okay, so this one goes up here. Then this one should be here. It looks like it lined up. Okay. So then let's take this one again. So now I want to go this way. Shoot. Well, we want to go this way. So I think this should be far enough inside here. Barely. Barely inside there. Okay, and then way more of this fits on the map than I was expecting. Okay, so then we need this one. Map 3. Alright. And then I need to go this way. Okay, and that's map 4. And I'm not sure this next map is necessary. Map 5. Yeah, I'm not sure anything showed up on that. Yeah, the answer is no. Nothing showed up on that. But I can see how far down it goes. Looks like it's enough to be this section here pretty close. So we'll come over here. I got enough room for one more map here. So we'll do map, that was 5, so map 6. You know what, I can throw out some stuff. So this is map 6. Which gets some bridge time in here. They show up really red. What's that red roof? Did I use red for the roof of that thing? I don't think so. I thought I used another brick. Another brick isn't that red. This building over here doesn't even show up. What is that? Map 7. Oh, it does. It does. Very red. Okay, and I think I got that side of the river already, right? So that's pretty much everything. Let's go back and put these up. Because I'm pretty sure the other map here had all this in it. So let's go stick these on the wall and see how my little place looks. And then we can call it a day. Let's take a nap to make sure nothing comes in and bothers me while I'm working on it here. Okay, we got map 0. 0, and then that's map 1. And then map 2. Map 3, so I want map 2, map 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So 4, 5, 6, nope. 6 and 7. Look at that. That is what I've got done so far. My city. It's looking city-like. Getting there anyways. Slowly. Yeah, so we got this is my warehouse. We got the garment factory. We've got the spinning factory, the dyeing place, the dyeing factory, the sheep farm. We've got that little roadside stand. We've got the fancy restaurant. We got the greasy spoon that's going in right now. Not bad. All right, with that, I'm going to call it a day. So click like if you like, subscribe, share, and catch the next one. I will talk to you later.